Who needs Ryan Reynolds or Glenn Powell to be my sugar daddy when I have Rampage agents? This VR Battle Royale game is the newest addition to the space, but aims to change it entirely. Before I begin, today's Bible verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me, which talks about how nothing will give you the type of strength God does when you turn to Him. This is actually one of my favorite Bible verses. Now back to the video. Rampage Agents is a hero shooter battle royale, plus with a separate co-op mode. With 5 different heroes you can play, each with different abilities, the game is centered around more of a cartoonish/artistic style, and not really aiming for realism. The map is huge, and there's plenty of different places to drop and loot up. Each POI is pretty similar, but it does have its own features that make it different from others. Some POIs are closer quarters, and others are bigger and more open for long-range fights. This game has some of the coolest gun designs I've ever seen. And don't get me started on the reload animation. Chef's kiss. Just look at that. All the guns have their different strengths and weaknesses, and the weapon modifications can really change how OP a gun is. One of my favorite things about this game is the cosmetics. Oh my goodness, Kat. That's something I thought you'd never say. But in seriousness, this game has some of the coolest battle pass and shop skins I've ever seen in my life. They're so freaking cool, and they're well worth grinding for, or buying it with your mom's credit card. Something I want to quickly point out, and that is unique, and I've never seen in any other VR game, is that each character has their own little intro, and that intro changes depending on what skin that you're wearing. You can trigger this by swapping skins or when joining a squad, and you and your other teammates can see it as well. They look so cool, and it just makes me feel more badass wearing that skin. Here are a few different examples with different skins and characters.
Now, this is epic.
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Now, this is epic.
The hero's abilities are super fun to use and definitely add to the gameplay and make it a lot more unique. They're so much fun to play, especially since there's no true hero meta at the moment, as they're all balanced pretty well. The only true hero meta is the hero that you can play the best. Each character is quite unique, and they're great for certain playstyles, aggressive and defensive. Something else that separates this VR game from any other VR game I've played is the ends winning screen. While other games like Population 1 and Contractor Showdown just have a little title card at the end, Rampage Agents has a cool little victory podium at the end where you can display your moves or victory pose in front of the teams that you beat. It's actually quite cool, and I feel like more VR games should adopt this, as it just makes winning that much better and more of a fun experience. Now, this game overall is an absolute blast. It's honestly quite refreshing and a great take on a VR Battle Royale game. Now, people love to compare this to Apex Legends, and they're not wrong. This game is very, very similar to the game, but in my opinion, it's one of the better iterations of an Apex Legends in VR than we've gotten in a bit. The game is 100% free, but the adventure/co-op DLC costs 1,000 in-game currency, which you can either be bought or you can just grind it yourself. I would definitely look into getting this game, as you will not regret it. Expect more Rampage Agent content in the near future, as I'm now partnered with them. And hopefully, I get my own custom skin, which I've been dreaming about for any VR game in general, forever. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Cataglitch. Hope you all enjoyed. Have an amazing day. God loves you.